Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Venusaur in the Holiday Cup alongside Alolan Marowak and Alolan Graveler. Now, it looks like I'm using an all-shiny team. I rest assured I'm not trying to do this intentionally. It just so happens that I have these shiny and I'm using them. We have good old Green here, Venusaur, that has been with us all around, and it's been by our side just putting in work. And then we have the Alolan Marowak shiny that we did get on Halloween. And then the Graveler that we got through a trade that turned out to have some pretty good IVs for PvP. And this thing is just clutch for us. Ooh, I love it. It's so nice. And then a Venusaur, of course, is going to be fantastic as well. Now, I want to let you guys know I do have merch on the way. So be out on the lookout. And I'll let you guys know when that does arrive. I'm personally working on the designs myself. So that's pretty exciting. We'll just have to see when these are get approved regarding copyright and all that stuff. Because it's like the likeness of Mawile, but I'm trying to alter it as much as possible. So anyways, let's get into the commentary here. Up against Vigoroth. Now, I figure they're going to go for Bulldoze. That's no problem. We do have Venusaur in the back with a ton of energy and a shield. And they're going to be shieldless here after they do shield up this Fire Blast. Yeah, a little bit of a waste of energy, but it's perfectly fine. They're going to have to expend their energy to take us out here. They can't counter us down. So that's going to put Venusaur in the green light. Be able to go in here and just go for the Frenzy Plant, although I do believe we win CMP anyway. Taking them out here, and we have a Wigglytuff in the back. Now, we could have went Frenzy Plant at this point. I don't know. I didn't. This was unnecessary to go Sludge Bomb. I didn't even hit all the bubbles, but we're going to be able to take the win up against the super effective and resisting the charms. Let's get it. So we're going to be leading with the Venusaur for the entire video, and we don't have too long of a video here for you guys. Now, funny enough, as soon as I started using Venusaur, I started encountering Venusaur, and honestly, I haven't really ran into too many whatsoever. So that's some fun algorithm there for you. It's nothing like against us or anything like that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and go Sludge Bomb here and then go for the Frenzy Plant. We're going to absolutely let this go through. They're going to be able to take us out here. But what we're going to do is go ahead and start farming down with the Alolan Marowak. But they're going to be swapping into a Wigglytuff here. And I really like this. We're going to go just straight for Fire Blast. If they decide to shield, you know, it's not the best, but at least we're getting a shield out of them. They're letting it go through, folks. What do they have in the back? It's going to be a Drifblim. So they're going to be taking super effective from the Shadow Bone. But what I decide to do, oddly enough, I guess, is swap into our Graveler here and shielding up the Icy Wind, I suppose. Now, they did drop our attack, and everything we're going to be throwing at it is going to be super effective because of the flying type on the Drifblim here. So they're going to be going back into Venusaur, and I figured I need to get this off before they get to a Frenzy Plant. They're also doing super effective damage. They're letting it go down. Now, I also was thinking to myself, they just wanted me to use my energy on that Venusaur. That's all they were using it for. So we're going to hold on to our shield here. Let them expend all of this energy. And since Drifblim is not the tankiest thing around, we're going to be able to farm down potentially with the Alolan Marowak. But we're getting the last shield here, and they also under tap so they can charge extra. But we do have a shield left. Icy Wind or not, we're going to be shielding this up and taking the win. Let's go. Alrighty, into the next battle here, folks. Let's see what we're going to be met with, and it's going to be a Obstagoon. Now, this is good also because counter's not very effective. Night Slash, you know, it's doing decent damage, but we're going to be able to kind of outpace it if we do decide to use a shield up against it here. So as you can see, bringing us into about half, so not the best around. But we're almost about to hit 2 Frenzy Plants here, so this is going to be absolutely great for us. And here's the dilemma. Are we going to shield this and just farm down? I think so. So we'll have a bunch of loaded energy here. Just going to be careful for what they do swap into. And it is going to be a Frostlass, so this is not going to be resisted. So we're just going to go for the Frenzy Plant. Beautiful. And then swapping into our Alolan Marowak. So they're down a shield, and we have one shield as well. I think we're going to go ahead and shield this up. It is a Shadow Ball, and we have no more shields left. They're going to be going into Vigoroth here, and we're going to go straight to the Fire Blast because they have no more shields left. And this is why I love running Fire Blast. Gee. Well, not quite yet. We still have a Frostlass back there that is going to be able to get off a Shadow Ball and take us out, and also super effective to the Venusaur. But we also have an Alolan Graveler in the back. So we're just going to go ahead and go in here with that and farm it down with the Volt Switch. Taking the win there. Fantastic, folks. Moving it on to the next one here. We're going to be met with another Venusaur. All right. So I think they do decide to like farm up quite a bit here. Maybe to try to sneak in an extra Vine Whip. But I think it's pretty hard to do that with one of these quick moves here. So we're getting off ours. And now at this point, we're just going to simply hit Frenzy Plant. And we're going to be looking great here. Alright, so this is going to take them out. If they decide to use a shield, that's going to be great. Oh, that's beautiful. So they hit it at the same time. So we did have a CMP. I think I do have higher attack here. And the reason why this is so great is because we have not used one shield, and we're going to be able to farm down here. I would assume they have a counter to Alolan Marowak. Looks like they're going to bring in their own Alolan Marowak, but since we do have an energy advantage, oh yeah, you already know, we're looking fantastic here. So we're getting that Shadow Bone through. They're letting it go. And looks like we're going to be shielding up a Bone Club, so that's not the best, and they're going to be swapping into a Wigglytuff. So I think it's time, guys, to... Oh, looks like I was going to go Fire Blast. I build up a bunch of energy, and then I retreat into Graveler here. Don't think that was necessary, but let's just have a little fun here. And we're getting to another Rock Blast. Graveler does charge up fairly fast and hits hard as heck. They are using a shield here, which is beautiful. So now we're going to simply let this thing go down. Of course, going with the Marowak, farm down a little bit more, and then just hit this Shadow Bone on this Alolan Marowak over there, and we're going to be able to take the win. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't say 100%, but I feel like they, tried to force close the app or something like that, and we ran into a little bit of lag at the end there. So anyways, into the next battle. We're going to be met with Vigoroth, and this is actually, it's okay. It's okay. We will be able to resist the counters. Looks like they're going to be swapping into Frostlass to catch this Frenzy Plant here, which sounds good to me because it's still going to be doing a ton. Swapping into our Marowak to farm down with Fire Spin, and they're going to be going back in here with the Vigoroth. Absolutely in a fantastic position here. Going for the Bulldoze. I don't mind that whatsoever. We're just going to hit that Fire Blast and see what we can do. If we can get this through, that'd be great. And we do. Fantastic. What's in the back? It's an Altaria. So oh, this battle. Oh gosh, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm not going to give anything away. All right, so we're going to go for the Sludge Bomb here. Getting a shield. I'm like, yeah, boy. Oh, this is in the bag. We have the receipt. We went home, ate, and we're already relaxing on the couch. That's what this battle is. That's what I was thinking. I let this go through. I'm like, oh, it's Sky Attack. It's a freaking Dragon Pulse, guys. And I'm like, oh, I was not trying to 2-shield flex. Actually, maybe a little bit. So I deserve this. And what was a secure win turned out to be a loss. I bet you they were laughing their butt off so hard. You have no idea how annoyed I was at myself for that. So, yep. Word to the wise, use your shields. Anyways, into the next battle. Met with an Obstagoon, and we've seen this before. This is actually fantastic, seeing that the counter is going to be doing a lot of damage to the Graveler, and it is going to kind of wall my Alolan Marowak. If we can get a Fire Blast through, sure, that would be great, but it takes a while to charge up, and more people are knowing that I'm running Fire Blast, so a little bit of a giveaway here. So going for another Frenzy Plant, and it is going to be able to outpace this Obstagoon here, and we're getting 2 shields out of them. So I had to make a decision here. If we shield this up, and they could swap into something to almost instantly take us out, so we have to be careful. They did get a boost there. Alright, so we definitely need to take that thing out because we do not want to get hit by a Night Slash on the Alolan Marowak or with the counters from the Graveler. So we're going to be going into our Graveler. They're swapping into Wigglytuff. I go into Marowak and they back out. I mean, I think they could have won. Could have tried. I don't know. Whatever, I'm good with that. So into the next battle, they're going to be starting with a Stunfisk here. This is fantastic for us. We already know this here. So it looks like they're going to be charging up quite a bit. We're absolutely not going to be shielding up anything and just hitting them with that Frenzy Plant. And letting this go through here and expecting a potential swap. They're going for a Discharge. Very curious there. And they're going into Lapras, so I decide to go ahead and hit another Frenzy Plant, seeing that this is going to do massive damage. And they're going to be using a shield, and we got both shields out of them. Swapping into our Marowak here, or I mean our Graveler. Shiny Graveler, very nice. They're going for a Surf. We're building up quite a bit. We're going for the Rock Blast here, thinking that this will KO. It doesn't quite take them out, unfortunately, so yeah, that's not the best round. We're going to go ahead and let that go through. Farm them down. I think we do have a Rock Blast now. That was so unfortunate. I should have just went for Stone Edge, but whatever. Going for another Rock Blast. They come out with their Victory Bell. That's their last Pokemon, revealing that here. And that's fantastic for us. We're going to go ahead and go in here with Marowak. And just farm. They're retreating into their Stunfisk. And we're going to go ahead and go right into our Venusaur now. I felt like I almost made a mistake here because letting that go through, I was like, wait a minute. What have I done here? Alright, so going for the Shadow Bone here, folks. This is not doing as much as I thought it would do. and I'm thinking I threw the battle. So we're going to go ahead and shield up that first Mud Bomb. And, I wasn't thinking when this first happened, but it's not going to be doing as much as I thought. So we're looking great here. Victory Bell does not have any energy. It doesn't really matter. Going to go for the Shadow Bone and take the win. If you did enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll be keeping you up to date on anything Pokemon Go and bring you some more battles. Take care.